Greetings, pod fans! It's day 6 of Pod Fajita.
Pod videos himself every day in April.
And I've been doing this social distancing thing for over a week now, so let's talk about what I've been doing and if it's been working. Also, this is going to be presented as if it is a tips kind of a video, but just remember, I'm not a professional at this in any form of the word. None of these tips or suggestions or points will be perfect. They might not even work, but this is what I've been doing, and I feel like I'm not doing a bad job and I'm not feeling terrible. Surprising, so I want to talk about it. So something that I've already talked about during the month is video games. I'm playing a lot of video games, and that is helping me keep sane. And it's not just the playing of the games, I'm also setting challenges for myself and just trying to get better at certain things. Currently I'm trying to get better at Super Smash Brothers, and I've set myself a goal in Pokemon, which is taking up a lot of time and it's very repetitive, but it gets the hours to go by. I'm also going to start extending that to other things that I do. I'm the kind of person who is goals driven, and I need to figure out my own aims and things to do in whatever, just so I'm seeing progress for myself, otherwise I can get really down. Some of these goals I've been doing accidentally. For example, I get out of bed every day, I go for a shower, I put on clothes. Sometimes, you know, these can be midway into the day, but I have been successfully doing it every single day, and I like to think that it helps me a lot. Even if I don't need to go to the shop or anything, it just helps me get into a space of, we are awake now, let's stop snoozing. I've also been doing my best to exercise. I don't really have much equipment here other than resistance bands. Elastic band go, but yes, these are really good. Just being able to hook them under my foot and do some bicep curls, it's like, it's so handy for a person like me who just doesn't have weights. If you have resistance bands, or if you have any way of getting them, using them is fun, and if you just look up online how to add them to exercises, there's a lot. The main thing that I miss out on if I don't go out of my way to find it right now is socializing. I do tend to just pop into my own bubble and forget about the world, which is really bad for my own mental. I am a person who needs that sweet serotonin kick of hearing another person's voice. So luckily I have a number of Discord servers that my friends have created over the years, and we use them to play video games. Last night we watched a movie over it, which is, it's mind-blowing. There was 6 of us, all in different parts of Cork and other, just all watching Muppets Treasure Island together, and it was so much fun. That is something I don't think I've done in a long time, even before the whole COVID thing. Just sitting down with a big group of friends, having a few drinky poos and watching a movie. And it was so much fun, just chatting, having fun. There was no urgency to go do anything else afterwards because we couldn't. It was a real wholesome moment, and I would recommend, if people are having trouble getting in contact with their friends and their friends are having trouble getting in contact with them and they're looking for things to do, download Discord. Just make a server and you can just chat to people whenever. Not sponsored, obviously, because who the hell would sponsor me? Another thing that I do want to mention is that I've seen a lot of stuff where people are saying it's okay if you're not achieving things. You know, this is a crazy time. If you yourself need to sit in bed all day and watch Netflix, that is how you're coping with this. If it works for you, it works for you. Something I haven't really seen is avoid burnout, which may sound ridiculous in the current climate of things, just because, you know, everyone's stuck inside, we can't do anything. But I've been doing as much as I can. I know that I'm just playing video games, ooh. But with making videos every day and streaming as much as I can, I am filling up my time like as well as I can. But luckily, as a person, I know that burning out happens. Take today for instance. I woke up, I was tired, I had stayed up late, I had a few little drinky poos, so I decided just not to stream because I wasn't feeling up to it. I needed the extra rest and it was nice. So if you're going to take anything away from this, I want you to know, if you're a motivated person, make a list of goals. Because being motivated and doing stuff is great, but sometimes if you don't have an end goal, you're just going to wobble around to a lot of different things. I already find myself doing that, so I'm writing down more goals. And if you're feeling very unmotivated at the moment, pick one thing. Like, even if it's just get out of bed, or even if it's put on clothes, or make it outside for at least 10 minutes a day. Really, really small goals, because I know that if you make some ridiculous list, like I am doing, when you get to the end, if you haven't achieved many or any of them, it can be very difficult, so set extremely achievable goals. That would be my main thing. I think I've just kind of rambled at you. And also, just to reiterate, I don't know what I'm talking about. So if goals don't work for you, don't take my advice. I am just a person. I'm a normal dude who doesn't know anything. All I know is that this has been working for me. It's gotten me through more than a week now, and I'm feeling better about the future than I was last week. But there is no right and there is no wrong. Right now, I don't even know what's happening. No one has ever really seen anything on this scale. So whatever you're doing to keep yourself sane, to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself occupied, that is correct. If it's working for you, you're doing it right. I know I said there was no right and wrong, but it's a subjective, individual thing, alright? But yeah, I've rambled for way too long. So, if you took anything away from this, good. If you thought that it was utter garbage, just don't listen to it. Alright? But anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a nice Monday, and I'll see you when I see you. Slán.